Hi, everyone. Um, Just a nice energy for you, Virgo. Five of Cups. So there is maybe the breaking of a relationship, the breakup of a relationship, or the breakup of something. It's a grieving process, and we can grieve lots of things, not just um, the loss of something, the loss of a relationship, which the way this card is usually read. Maybe it's bittersweet. Maybe there's something. Um, I had a friend who was always wanted to be a vet, went to vet school, was a vet for 10 years, and decided it wasn't right for her. And it really, um, and there was kind of some events that culminated when it happened that weren't really fair to her either. But she grieved, leaving that profession for a long time, for almost a year. It really, really set her back. Um, and it's interesting because for some reason, because we say, oh, this is the career I want, if we decide it isn't the right career, isn't the right path, um, I don't know why it's a societal thing, I think. I know it's like, why did you spend all that time and energy and money and you went to school and blah 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 and you make good money, like the on paper, it's like on paper something looks like it should be great. Maybe there's some imposter syndrome going on here, but and it could be a marriage too, because this person's often alone. Maybe you're in a relationship or a marriage where the money is good, but you're really alone. There's nothing worse. Well, there's worse things, but I think feeling alone in a marriage. But there's some situation that you are grieving, that you're having to let go of, um, that's highlighted right now. But the lesson of the Five of Cups is that, if you only focus on this one thing that's lost, um, you're missing out on, there these two full cups back here. You have to make sure once you've had time, we all need time to be sad and grieving losses, that there's much more out there and not all is lost. Four of Cups. Yeah, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is kind of a card. They'll label it apathy. It's just like nothing's really wrong necessarily when this card pops up, but there's some sort of block. There's just something maybe you can't quite. I'm sorry. I'm doing this really early in the morning and I can't stop yawning. I'm so sorry. But just something's not quite right. Again, it's that it looks good on paper. It should be everything I wanted. It technically is what I wanted in some area of your life, but it's just not bringing me the joy and or whatever, the sense of accomplishment, or it's just not doing what I thought it was going to do. And so you're kind of numb and maybe going through the motions. Um, but also maybe hyper focused on something that you're missing other opportunities. It can sometimes be read as. I'm going to pull some more cards. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of, the truth. There's some sort of truth. And the Tower. Okay, well, what's on the bottom of this deck? Okay, well, there is heartbreak. There is the truth of the situation coming out. I hear it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. And this Ace of Swords, this is getting in your brain figuring out what truly, truly matters. And and then making adjustments based on that. So it cuts away all the emotional things that we attach to situations, like codependency and worrying about what other people think and all of those things, and getting to the heart of what really matters to you. So you can, you can think straight and figure out what is most important. And then once you have that information, then you can take action. With the Tower card here, though, it seems like there is some... What it feels like to me is that it's kind of like blowing up your life. But sometimes, a lot of times, this happens for people who are in unhappy marriages that, again, look good on paper, look good on the surface, should be good, right? Whatever that means. But the person is not happy, and then the marriage breaks up, and people who just don't understand what it was like living in that house are like, what are they doing? They're blowing up their life. They're crazy, blah, blah, blah. All the mean, judgy things people say without really any knowledge or true understanding about what it was like, what that job was like, what that situation was like. And look at this grump in this Four of Cups. Like, you can't make this person happy. So I kind of feel like that was that past energy we just looked at. There's some situation, this can be a boss, you know what I mean? There's some people you're just not going to make them happy. They're just grumpy from day one, and just and somehow we take it on like, oh, it's us and I have to do more to please this person, and I'm responsible for this person's bad mood. Fuck no, they're responsible for their moods, their behaviors, their actions. And killing ourselves to try to... We can't change someone else. We can't make someone happy. And of course, no one else can make us happy. That has to come from within. Doesn't mean they can't add to our lives and stuff like that. But so I do see that in the past. Something about it is affecting you now. That what came, or else it wouldn't have come up. But it could just be the contrast between how things had gone in the past and how they're going now. And maybe you have more of an appreciation because you see this beautiful Ten of Pentacles, which is a strong family legacy, many generations, family. It looks like there's a birth of a new child in this picture. So new milestones, happy celebrations. And the Queen of Pentacles, who actually looks pregnant here too. She's holding her belly somewhat like she's pregnant. So there could be a pregnancy. But the Queen of Pentacles shows you really as an earth sign, feeling in your element. In that Ten of Pentacles, feeling like happy and safe at home, motivated to maybe do things around your house. Maybe you got a new house, or you moved and you're really settling in. Sometimes you move in somewhere and for some reason you never really, like, I had an office like that at work. Pretty soon after I started the job, things went south or sideways, I guess I should say. I uncovered a lot of issues that had to be reported, and the people blamed me for following procedure instead of going, oh crap, I made all these mistakes. I have no idea, I wasn't following the rules at all. So I never really moved into that office. I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but I just, on some level, I knew it was temporary. Whereas my current job, I had plans. I'm going back next week, but I haven't been there in a year and a half almost. But I had plants. I had like it looked like an office someone was occupying. And so I feel like you're now settling into this part of your life, like you're living here. You plan on staying a while in whatever situation. It could be a contrast from something you had experienced in the past that maybe there was some fear, like, oh, I hope, worried that it would happen because it had happened to you before. Um, but this is you're in your element again, and you're settling into this new thing, this new place, this new relationship, this new career path, this new what you do outside of work path. And it really feels comfortable and right for you. Okay, so Virgo, that's the rest of your reading. Take care.